you feel a sense of dread whenever you think about your bank account or an unopened bill? What if I told you that this persistent financial anxiety is a secret source of stress that can silently wreck your well-being? Most people think of anxiety as a purely mental health issue, but it has a powerful, often overlooked link to our finances. Budgeting isn't just a financial tool. It's a powerful psychological one. A lack of financial clarity and control can trigger a state of constant, low-grade anxiety that affects every part of your life. In this video, I'm going to reveal the hidden link between anxiety and your budget, and how taking control of your money can be your most effective strategy for mental peace. Get ready, because the number one reason your budget and your anxiety are linked isn't what you think. It's a foundational emotional trap that, once you understand it, will give you your power back. 10. The stress of financial uncertainty. When you don't have a budget, every financial decision is a source of uncertainty. You lie awake at night wondering, can I afford this? Will I have enough money to pay that bill? What if an emergency happens? This constant unknown is a primary trigger for anxiety. A budget is a plan that brings clarity to your financial life. It gives every dollar a job, so you know exactly where it's going. This sense of control calms your nervous system and replaces uncertainty with a clear roadmap. Does financial uncertainty contribute to your anxiety? 9. The guilt of impulse spending. Impulse purchases might feel good in the moment, but they often lead to guilt and regret later. This emotional hangover is a form of anxiety. You know you made a decision that wasn't in your best interest, and the guilt quietly eats away at you. A budget helps you create a guilt-free spending zone. By intentionally allocating money for fun and non-essential spending, you give yourself permission to spend without the remorse that follows. Do you often feel a pang of guilt after a spontaneous purchase? 8. The anxiety of living paycheck to paycheck. Living on the financial edge is a constant source of stress. The fear that one unexpected expense, a car repair, a medical bill, could derail your entire financial situation is a major contributor to anxiety. You're always on high alert. A budget paired with a small emergency fund acts as a psychological stress shield. Even saving a few $100s can provide a sense of security that a small crisis won't turn into a financial catastrophe. Does the fear of a small, unexpected expense cause you anxiety? 7. The overwhelm of financial avoidance. It's a common coping mechanism. You get a bill in the mail, but you're too scared to open it. You avoid checking your bank account because you're afraid of what you'll see. This avoidance only makes things worse, as the anxiety of the unknown festers. A budget forces you to face your reality in a structured, non-judgmental way. It replaces avoidance with intentional action. By setting aside a regular time each week to review your finances, you regain control and stop letting fear dictate your actions. Do you ever avoid looking at your bank account or opening your bills out of fear? 6. The shame of comparison. In a society saturated with social media, it's easy to compare your life to others' highlight reels. This comparison can create a deep-seated feeling of inadequacy and shame, especially when it comes to money. You feel like you're falling behind. A budget anchored in your personal values and goals helps you focus on your own journey. It's a tool for you, not for comparing yourself to others. It allows you to spend on what truly matters to you, not on what you think you should be spending to impress others. Does comparing your life to others on social media trigger financial anxiety for you? 5. The cognitive bandwidth tax. When you're worried about money, your brain is so consumed with financial stress that it has fewer resources left for other things. This cognitive bandwidth tax leads to brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and poor decision-making in all areas of your life, not just finances. A budget helps you free up mental space. By automating your finances and creating a clear plan, you reduce the constant mental strain of money worries, freeing your mind to focus on more important things like your work, relationships, and well-being. Do money worries make it hard for you to focus or think clearly during the day? 4. The paycheck to paycheck trap. Living from paycheck to paycheck can create a feeling of being trapped with no way to get ahead. The constant pressure of having just enough money to get by and a mountain of debt can feel suffocating. A budget helps you create a surplus for freedom. By intentionally finding ways to cut back on expenses and increase your savings, you create a buffer that can be used for debt repayment or investments, giving you a sense of momentum and a path out of the trap. Do you feel trapped in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck with no way to get ahead? 3. The anxiety of a lack of growth. Watching your money just sit in a low-interest savings account or feeling like you're not making any progress on your financial goals can be a source of anxiety. You know you're working hard, but you're not seeing the results. A budget allows you to track your growth. By consistently allocating money to investments or debt repayment, you get to see your progress in real time. This sense of momentum and growth replaces anxiety with motivation and excitement for your future. Does the feeling of financial stagnation cause you anxiety? 2. The feeling of powerlessness. A major reason money causes anxiety is the feeling of powerlessness. You feel like you're a victim of circumstances, the economy, your job, your bills. This feeling of helplessness is a major trigger for anxiety and depression. A budget gives you a profound sense of power. It's a statement that you are in control of your financial destiny, not a victim of it. By making a conscious decision about where your money goes, you are taking back your power and acting as an agent of change in your own life. Do you feel like your financial situation is out of your control? 1. The ultimate emotional trap, the budget as punishment. This is the most significant link between your budget and your anxiety. Most people see a budget as a punishment, a restrictive tool to stop them from having fun. This negative emotional association sabotages their efforts from the start, creating resentment and resistance. The fix is to reframe your budget as a tool for empowerment and abundance. Your budget isn't about what you can't have. It's about what you can have. Freedom from debt, the ability to take a trip, the peace of mind to sleep better. It is your roadmap to a life of abundance, not a chain of restriction. Are you ready to stop seeing your budget as a punishment and start seeing it as your most powerful tool for financial freedom? Your budget is not just a spreadsheet. It's a blueprint for mental peace and a powerful tool to combat anxiety. If you only caught the end of this video, you missed crucial insights into the specific ways money stress affects your brain and body, and the foundational mindset shift that will finally make budgeting work for you. Go back and watch from the beginning to truly set yourself free. If you're ready to take back your power and build a life of financial and mental peace, check out my next video, linked right here, where I share a simple step-by-step guide to setting up a budget that actually works, tailored to your life. Don't forget to like this video, share it with anyone who struggles with money, and subscribe to Finance Butler for more practical strategies to master your finances. And tell me in the comments, which of these tips will you try first to reduce your financial anxiety? Let's take control together.